think I'll first put those two or three things up. I think the first and most important thing that anyone outside in looks at any entity is probably governance. The governance part becomes a very important piece that everyone looks at. Second, again, goes back to compliance. Third, I would really say insights that you can draw, and how fast can you draw those insights from, let's say, a competitive environment perspective. And if you can do a good job in terms of drawing those insights, I think you can be ahead of the curve, right? In today's environment, you can actually fall behind at a much faster pace. So, two or three things. One, keeping pace with technology, keeping pace with the regulatory environment, as well as being able to draw business insights in a manner that can actually lead to business decisions that are ahead of time in some situations, I think becomes the most important element. Consolidation, being able to report history is an important element, but it is not the only element. I think data that you have, and again, today we are doing a lot of work in terms of IoT, in terms of generating that data point, think about how those data points are affecting you, draw insights from those data points, I think is probably one of the most important elements. So while there is the journey on the EPM that is still continuing, and I think that journey continues on a continuous, on a ongoing basis, I think the fact is that you cannot be left behind on technology. And if you do, then I think somebody else will gain that competitive advantage, right, and maybe business is left high and dry. So important to understand technology, be friendly with the technology, and I think to a certain extent, where what you said earlier is train your people to be able to adapt to technology. Agentic AI, generative AI, all of those are today a part of life, right? They are not something that, let's say again, if I was in this kind of a chat probably 2 years ago, I would have said that I have not seen a use case.
Right.
Today, I think there are tens of use cases. Yeah. We have implemented at least some of them in our systems and processes. Yes. But I don't think it's the end of it, right? You can't be happy with implementing 2 or 3 or 5 or 10.
Right.
I think there could be hundreds of new use cases that keep coming in, and you have to be agile enough to implement them.